What if there's a big economic crash and recession between Q4 2024 and Q1, 2 or 3 of 2025? How is that going to affect crypto? This could put a proper spanner in the Bitcoin 4-year cycle and other things. It's a chronic mind bug for me. You have to plan the trade and trade the plan, which I'm currently doing. But in any trading plan, you need to know your invalidation points and levels. As in, what needs to happen to completely invalidate my thesis. It's a tricky one because it really depends on when the dominoes start to fall. If it's Q4 2024 or Q1 2025, then my current crypto plan is still intact. The reason being is that crashes simply exacerbate and expedite the smooth brain bullet points, as that's enough time for shit to happen, prices of everything to be dragged down, and then incessant financial stimulus by Q4 2025, which would boom crypto. Yippee! I actually hope we get this crash as soon as possible. That way all the big macro charts are satisfied, as are the crypto stuff. Also, the deep state really doesn't want Trump to be president again. Many deep state actors have said that he simply won't be allowed to resume office. So if there's a pandemonium of some sort around the November elections, I wouldn't at all be surprised. But what about a later crash? Yeah, this is the hard one to figure out. To be honest, I don't know how this would play out for crypto in terms of timing. It's one of those scenarios where it's pivotal that you are honest with yourself and not be pig-headed obstinate about the situation, so that you can fluidly adapt to what's happening. Because if you're not pragmatic, you could end up riding your bags down to Hades. In a later crash timeline scenario, you need to disconnect your obsession of bull market potential profits by the end of 2025 and be happy to sidestep into a strong stablecoin until you get your bearings again. Then when the stimmies start coming, get positioned again. But what if the Bitcoin cycle gets postponed or the volatility around the power law is too high? Be chronically aware that all models die or disconnect at some point. Just because Bitcoin has always peaked plus or minus 23 days from the 1st of December every 4 years doesn't mean it will continue to do so. Especially as we have many bigger actors in this space now that most likely don't give a shit about your favorite crypto models. If anything, crypto cycles could perhaps go more in lockstep with equity swings, as equities tend to revolve around fund manager pay packet incentives and other variables, of course. Which is one of the reasons we have the Halloween effect and Santa rally, because the bigwig fat cats want to ensure that they get their 8-figure Christmas bonuses. So it's mentally prudent to not get emotionally attached to an end of 2025 boom date, because if a big recession or stock market crash happens in late spring or summer of 2025, then it's going to temporarily drag prices down of all risk assets. This includes crypto. And whether crypto disconnects in price or it really doesn't matter. What matters is that you then become acutely aware of what the Fed is doing and then position yourself back into crypto just before you think they're going to announce stimmies or just after they announce it. Whatever you feel best about. So I guess a more concise takeaway point here is don't fear the crash or when it happens. Be agile enough to sidestep the price drag down. Look to reallocate back in after at least a 50% drop and be back in the market before financial stimulus kicks in, which it will, under a new fancy name no doubt.